So excited. Today is the day. The big reveal is here for the 2026. Can you believe it's already here? Block of the month. Now, this block of the month is exclusive inside Patchworkers Plus, which is my online quilt group. That's the only place you're going to find the pattern. That's the only place you're going to find the PDF, the videos, the extra help, hints, tips, whatever. And the best part, other quilters to sew with. So inside Patchworkers Plus, I help you as a quilter finish what you start, use what you have, and build friendships inside a virtual quilt group. No need to leave your home, your sewing room, your dining table, wherever you sew. Doesn't matter what your experience is in quilting, what machine you use, or what fabric you choose from. Everything is available once you join. So let's take a look at the quilt. I cannot back up enough to get this all in. So I will share some pictures of the full quilt so you can get a look at it from, the large backup point. But my design wall is next to my entry and it just doesn't work. So you are going to notice that there's some repeating blocks in here. I love these in block of the months. So I know a lot of times we sew one block per month. This year, or this coming year, we're going to be sewing like 4 of the basket blocks. There's no Y seams in here. It's really an easy block. There's a few half square triangles. You're going to be sewing 4 of these like double star blocks. These have flying geese in them. Then we've got some directional blocks. I'm not sure how to explain these, but you can see that this angle is going from top left to bottom right. If we go to the other side of that star, we've got the same block, but the angle goes from the right to the left. So we've got some fun play with that kind of circular motion with the quilt. So you're going to be sewing 4 of each. And then we have these, which are the kind of cornerstones of the center area. And these all match, so you'll be sewing 4 of those. And 4 of these super simple half square triangles with 4 patches. And then you've got the center block. And then to add to our sewing fun, we have a few borders. And I'm going to point something out. There are 2 backgrounds. So we've got a background for the 4 corner basket blocks, as well as a fun background along the top that kind of sneaks down into the block. So depending on what fabrics you choose, that secondary background might pop a little bit more and frame those blocks a little bit more. And then I've got the first, main background that I use with all of the blocks. Past the outside borders, we've got the block on point. I believe this is like the barn hole. Oh, I can't remember the name, but it's just a square that's on point. So no half square triangles for these blocks. These are quite easy and they sew up really quickly. Those you will be sewing more than 2, of course. I do have mine quilted, which I will be walking through the quilting at the end when it's finishing time. I did a mixture of like meanders with some flowers and leaves and some circles. I'm really pleased with how it came out though. I just wanted to give you a heads up on how this kind of works. So first of all, you join the membership. Of course, I would love to see you there. Every month inside the group area, you are going to find all of the steps laid out month by month. I don't really let you jump ahead, but you can kind of see the schedule. We'll also have the schedule posted on the side as well as on the calendar, so you know what to expect. We start sewing the blocks in February, so you have plenty of time from now until then to gather your materials once they go live. Also, one of the best things about the Block of the Month programs inside Patchworkers Plus is you have access to the gallery as well. You can share your fabric picks, you can ask questions, you can see what other people are sewing, be inspired by all of the others sewing the Block of the Month. I love seeing what fabrics you've chosen and how your interpretation, your personality, and style of design comes into this quilt. Right now, we have the 2025 Hidden Gems Block of the Month, and members are starting to show off their finished tops. So it is delightful. It's kind of like the end of the season, which is a little sad because we're ending things, but it is also exciting because we get to see what you have done with the pattern. So every month you get the PDF, every month you get the video, every month you get additional hints. Every week, we give you an opportunity to sew with other quilters inside our private Zoom room. And every month, we have a show and tell evening. We also do this in Zoom so you can see over video the other quilters' blocks, progress, as well as other projects they are working on. We love to see everything that you are working on. There, of course, will be a link in the description for more information on how you can get access to this exclusive design, how you can sew along with me and the other quilters inside Patchworkers Plus. And if you join before January, we have a special quick quilt along happening because members also get access to the Patchwork Planner, which is a planner for quilters. And every year that features a new pattern, and the pattern this year is going to have a quick quilt along in January, because I know we're done with the holiday sewing. We're ready for some fun, dig into our stash and sew something bright and cheery. So you can sew along with us in January as we prep for the start of this in February. If you've got any questions about the group, about the project, about the block of the month, about anything, drop it in the comments. Would love to help you out, better understand, and of course, maybe convince you to come join me next year inside Patchworkers Plus.